This piece is called A Nightcap. Once upon a time, there were benshis who were brought to the stage by the theatrical entrepreneurs, the first people to import the new technology of the movies across the seas to Japan.
The movies were shown in large theaters at nighttime, unlike the early films in the US, which were mostly shown in small shops converted to Nickelodeons. The benshis were hired because the films presented something foreign to audiences who were used to traditional entertainments which had gestures and actions that they knew how to interpret.
These films were foreign culture, French, German, or Russian. One of the first benshis was actually an American cinematographic technician who explained how the new medium worked. There's one story of a Nickelodeon film by Thomas Edison, a film of a famous American actor and actress restaging a kiss from a play.
He actually made 2 of them. Nothing you'd imagine. It's more like a smooch. It was quite sensational, even in the US. But just like in Germany at the time, the Japanese police censors, wary of anything that might transgress public morals and mores, were ready to forbid the kiss.
The benshis were able to get around this by merely explaining in an anthropological way that this is the way Americans greet each other. It was a kind of salesmanship that was quite brilliant, as well as subversive and also problematic. Selling tickets, tricking the censors, misleading the public, all in one swoop. Real 21st century tactics.
These early practitioners of the art are truly cultural pioneers, serving several masters, probably none too well. But we all serve masters. How well do we do?
In celebration of St. Patrick, we, all of us on stage tonight, metaphorically kiss the stone and humbly ask for the gift of gab to help decorate some time for you. May our Blarney entertain you well. Some people are very talkative. People spend so much time talking to each other that they write plays about it. That's why it was such a big deal when synchronized sound was invented. The flickers became the talkies. The moving picture became infinitely plastic. Camera work and editing told the story.
Now we're moving around in the space of the movies, not really being benshis, but having a conversation, talking back to them. To converse comes from words meaning to live among. Cinema comes from the words to move and to mean.
So here's this scene with Elizabeth Taylor playing Lucy Van Pelt, daughter of a college president.
Hi there.
That's George Segal playing her brother Linus, and Sandy Dennis playing Sally Brown. Richard Burton plays Sally's brother Charles, just getting dressed. Lucy reassures him with a warm touch.
Would you rather wear a fur?
Yes, yes, here, take my fur.
No. He's all right now.
I don't trust her.
He doesn't like fur. No, the fur is lovely.
Yes, it's lovely. But perhaps you should offer it to her.
Oh, no, you keep the fur. You look good holding it. I could put it on if you like. Oh, no, that's not necessary. He's still clutching that blanket. Oh, is that an original Schultz? Yes, that's from the special.
It's my favorite hypocritical moment. Oh, look who's talking.
The Coke can is very Andy Warhol.
Your fur.
Your cardigan.
Oh, is isn't he the cutest thing? Yes, the Coke can, well, what can I say? It's sort of an inside joke.
Oh, hey, tell a dirty one, Charlie Brown. Maybe we'll get a real laugh.
Oh, no, I don't know any dirty jokes.
My sweet Babu, why don't you ever give up that fucking blanket? What's that Peanuts joke again?
Two peanuts walking down the road?
No, not that one.
One was assaulted. Peanut.
Yeah, I know that. It's not that funny.
Hey. Who's afraid of the big bad Schultz?
The big bad Schultz.
The big bad
Schultz. Who's afraid of that? How does that go? I forgot. That was
I can't remember the punchline.
Here, rest your wild hands on these. It's better than sucking your thumb. I'm so talkative, I'm going to need 2 hand rests.
She will.
Love makes us do the strangest things.
So does youth.
Oh, isn't he the cutest thing?
Well, I wouldn't call him that, but then he's my brother.
Well, life is just too much for me. I've been confused right from the day I was born. I think the whole trouble is we're just thrown into life too fast. We're not really prepared.
Hey, what do you want? A chance to warm up first? Look, I don't like to face problems head on. I think the best way to solve problems is to avoid them. There's no problem so big that you can't run away from. And
This is my report on rain. Rain is water which does not come out of faucets. Without rain, we could not get wet walking to school and catch a cold and have to stay home, which is not a bad idea. Rain was the inspiration for that immortal poem, Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. After a storm, the rain goes down the drain, which is sometimes where I think my education is going.
Now I know why you keep changing seats. Thank you, sister.
Life is like an ice cream cone. You have to learn to lick it.
Oh. These 5 fingers individually, they're nothing, but when I curl them together into a single unit...
Life is easier if you only dread one day at a time.
They form into a weapon that is terrible to behold.
Yes, Lucy, but fingers are not the part of my anatomy that is depressed. I think it's about time I learned about sex.
Well, what do you think, Sally?
Oh, come on. Don't expect me to be pre-adolescent forever. That's your first mistake? Take her now.
Oh, for once you're right. Sally, let's go to bed.
Sometimes in bed, I think, I'd do it all differently if I had a chance.
Well, I never made a mistake in my life. I thought I did once, but I was wrong.
And I hear a voice say, that's an original thought.
Oh, well, it's hard for a critical person to go to sleep. If she's allowed a brief word of criticism, that'll be 5 cents.
Good grief.
I'll stick to bourbon, I guess.
Well, if not math or religion, what did make you go into college?